All right, welcome back to everyone listening here on the broadcast today to Frank Bailey Field for our non-conference matchup between St. John's Fisher and Union College Dutchman. We're going to run through the lineups real quick. First for St. John's Fisher, in goal, number 1, Ben Hammond. At attack, number 4, Brady Manson. Another attackman, number 12, Matthew Kemmons. Another attackman, number 16, Timmy Salt. Defenseman Andrew Corbin, another defenseman Logan Grom, that is our face-off specialist, another defenseman Joe Erlacher, another defenseman is Dugan Doblin, another defenseman Zach Matrano, and last defenseman Brian Jantz for St. John's Fisher, and our typical lineup similar to the one we had last weekend here for the Dutchmen. Dan Donahue in goal, out there Matt Pilato on the face-off X. And that's Logan Grom for St. John's Fisher.
Union moving the ball along the top side, subbing in their offensive players.
All right, there's Green here on the near side by the net. He'll shoot. That'll get blocked there by Hammond.
St. John Fisher is going to take control of the ball and move it down to their offensive end. John Fisher's had a tough season so far. They lost 7 games to open up the season, but I wouldn't be fooled and think that they're a bad team because they had a really tough schedule and they played some great games, losing only by 2 to RIT, losing by 3 to Christopher Newport, just some really good teams at the beginning of their schedule that they struggled with.
All right, that's Edinger here at the top of the field. Guarded there by short stick Kip. Chemist is going to drop that pass, but he'll pick it right up. Thompson right on his tail. There's Seaman with it now. Guarded by Patrick Riley. He'll take a shot, and it'll somehow hit the crossbar. We'll get a whistle here, and it'll be Union ball. Oh, never mind. It'll be St. John's ball.
Yeah, Union subbing.
We got a penalty there on number 34, Jack Thompson.
Yeah, that'll be a 1-minute penalty for Slash. So we'll get Union College man down here. This is where they really struggled in the big loss to RPI in the last game on this field. RPI went 3 for 5 on man-up opportunities, and that was the difference in that game.
Sale with it now. He'll hand that off to Kemmons in front of the goal. He'll take a shot, and that one will go in. It'll kill the penalty, and St. John's will go up 1-0 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, big miscommunication there between Nick Denave and Jackson Maher. They couldn't really quite decide who was going to go up and cover the top right, and they left the Fisher player wide open on the backside of the crease.
We'll get back out there on the face-off X. Face-off won by Pilato. He's going to bring that right down to goal. He'll hand that off on the far side. And that'll be Mabardi there at the 20 who will take a shot and rip one in. Union answers quickly 7 seconds after the St. John's Fisher goal.
Yeah, we should see a pretty good day here for Pilato. He's been winning all season at about 63% versus the John Fisher face-off man, Logan Grom, only winning at about 53. Still very respectable numbers, but Pilato's definitely got him outmatched, as we saw there.
Gray Humphrey in the struggle there for the ball. He'll pick that up. He's going to get it knocked out of his hand, though, by Kemmons.
Yeah, but Fisher player is flooded around with white jerseys and puts it back on the ground.
So looks like the ball will go the way of St. John's here.
Yeah, good ground ball by Jack Cornell there, the defenseman. Union playing defense here. We got Humphrey guarding. Trying to push this guy behind the cage. Successfully does. They move the ball around. Now they're dodging on Shane Smith. Get a quick switch.
That's Mason with the ball over there at the 25. He'll take a shot, and good save there by Donahue.
Yeah, Brady Mason liking his matchup against Humphrey there. Mason's the top goal scorer for St. John Fisher. He has 25 on the season so far.
There's Blakesley there. Shane Smith trying to steal that ball away, but it's going to get picked up there by his teammate, Slowinski.
Oh, and that's a nice strip there by John Sula with the over-the-head check, and he picks up his own ground ball.
Yeah, John Sula only in his first year here for Union, but he's been an important part of this team here. Ground balls, caused turnovers, definitely one of the better defensemen that Union has.
Yeah, not too many freshmen that play for this team, but John Sula's made a massive impact this year.
All right, that's Green here on the near side, dodging around that short stick. Now it's Archie McAvoy here at the near side on the by the 10.
McAvoy's going to pull his short stick behind and try to dodge on him.
Cleary staying with him there. He'll hand that off to Mabardi up top, back over here to Green. That's Davis with it now.
Davis gets stripped there. The ball's going to be quickly picked up by St. John Fisher, who's now trying to clear it. But a tough Union ride, puts it on the floor. They pick it back up and continue to move it up the near sideline.
They're struggling a little bit there. That long pull couldn't really pick up that ground ball.
Yeah, good ride. St. John Fisher is playing against the clock right now.
Yeah, they're really struggling to clear that in time. And Clayton Curry is going to pick that ball up for Union. We'll get a whistle here, and it'll go back into the stick of Jake Mabardi on the near side here at the 30.
That could have been an extra man opportunity, but there Clayton Curry was just a little too quick with the ball, so the ref made him come back.
There's Justin Green dodging his short stick here at the top. He'll hand that off in front of the goal to a Curry, and he'll hammer that one in, and Union will go up by 1.
Yeah, Green does a great job, able to draw two, keep his head up, and hit a Curry on the back pipe. Just some good ball movement. That's what Union needs to do, especially with all of their injuries. They need to be just a little bit more creative, a lot more ball movement to get those goals. And that's where we've seen them succeed in these games. Curry got a couple of those in the last game to open it up. That's how the Union offense needs to operate now with so many of their best attackmen out.
Another quick win there for Pilato. He'll hand that off to Mabardi again, who will take a shot this time. It's no good, and Hammond's going to save that one and try and hand that off to one of his defensemen, try and get the clear here like they were unable to do last time.
Yep, Union on the ride again, but St. John Fishers gets a successful long pass down to their offensive end.
Yeah, that's Edinger with it now. Just caught that long pass. Going to bring on their offensive middies, and St. John's will take another stab here at Donahue.
Currently a 2-1 lead for Union with 9 minutes left in the quarter.
There's Edinger there, dodging on Titus. He'll bring it back out and hand that off.
St. John Fisher's trying to attack these short sticks for Union, but they're doing a great job at defending so far.
It's Edinger with it now, matched up with Titus. Not really able to do anything. He'll take a shot, and Donahue will save that one with ease.
Ball hits off of Titus' stick. Now it's going to be on the ground. Union fighting for the ground ball. Lombardi gets it, but gets knocked down.
And he keeps it somehow in his stick. A little backhand pass there to Titus. It's going to roll into the stick of a Curie. He's unable to pick it up, though, so that ball will end up in the stick of the St. John's defenseman.
Union pulled out a couple magic tricks there to keep the ball, but ended up kind of just throwing it away through that behind-the-back pass.
Yeah, it looked like Donahue was trying to go for a quick clear, and no one up top was really ready for it.
St. John Fisher back on offense now. Haven't been too successful so far.
Slowinski here on the near side, and up top with the ball now, that's Edinger.
That's Sula defending now. Ball gets passed towards the wing.
That's top scorer Mason over there on the far side.
Only 20 seconds left on the shot clock. There's Blakesley dodging on Patrick Riley. Riley gets a good check, and Donahue's going to stop the shot.
There's Titus with the clear on the far side. St. John's player is really trying to get that ball away, but he's able to successfully clear it and take it almost straight to goal. A little bit of a new offensive lineup. There's Hazen Pike. Tries to hand that off to Titus. It's going to get picked up by McAvoy. Titus will head off and...
Yeah, Titus tried to do the fake run off the field, and he tricked his defender, but wasn't quite able to corral the pass to get an offensive opportunity there.
We'll get Blassie and DeSalt up top here for Union, and they'll run this first offensive lineup for the first time today. DeSalt hands it off behind the net to a Curie. Blassie's going to take a shot, kind of gets bodied out by the St. John's defenseman. Curry. Blassie with the short stick up top. He'll hand that off to DeSalt over here. He'll take a shot, and he'll go right into the stick of Hammond. Good effort by the Union offense there, but...
Joe Erlacher pushing on the offensive end. Ends up having to throw it away. Another bad pass puts the ball on the ground, but Samuel Miller's going to be able to pick it back up for St. John.
Yeah, Miller with it now. He'll hand that off to his offensive middies. There's Seaman and Edinger. there's Edinger now.
Matt DeSalt's caught on defense right now. See if they try to attack him.
There's Kemmons.
Yeah, Kemmons versus DeSalt. Good feed to the inside, but the shot's going to miss.
Yeah, Edinger tried to take that shot there. Might have gotten a slash from a Union defenseman. We'll say a yellow flag thrown by that ref.
Yeah, Foley laid a body there right after the shot by Edinger, and he's going to go to the box for a penalty. Hopefully just a 1 minute. It was a pretty clean hit, but definitely came after the shot was released. So we'll see what we get here. So they're going to get him with contact to the head. That will be locked in, but only a 1 minute penalty. So Union defense needs to hold here because a goal won't save them. They need to waste as much time as they can to hopefully not give up more than one offensive opportunity for St. John Fisher here.
All right, there's Salet with it now up top. Hands that off to Seaman, and right off in the middle of the net, right to Miller. He'll take that shot. It'll go just up and over the net of Donahue, and St. John's will try again.
Yeah, that was Jackson Mayer there with a great check to stop that shot from going in. Another shot. That one's going to be saved by Donahue. An easy one for him, and Union's going to be on the clear. St. John Fisher got their first goal on a man-up, their first and only goal on a man-up opportunity, but the Union defense sure is up there to stop them from getting another one.
Right, that's Davis over there on the far side with the ball. Kip and Green on his right side. Kip with it now, hands it off to Davis. Davis looked like he was about to take a shot. He's got a short stick, so he can. He'll hand that off in the front of the net to McAvoy, who will take the shot. It'll get blocked, but picked up there by Jake Mabardi.
The ball stays in, but it looks like he's going to call Mabardi out. And it'll be St. John Fisher ball on the end line. Looks like Union got the timeout first before the ball was lost, so we're going to go to break here. Currently 2-1 Union with 3 minutes left in first. Union on offense here to start after this timeout.
There's Mabardi. He'll hand that off in the front of the net to a Curry, who take a shot, and it'll get picked up behind the net by McAvoy, but it'll get lost.
Yeah, it looks like that was the shot clock violation. I thought maybe that shot had touched the goalie, but looks like they did not give it to him, so it's going to be St. John Fisher ball on the clear.
Yeah, I thought the same. That could have been a good second opportunity there for Union.
Union's had a good ride so far today, but St. John Fisher's going to get this one over the midline pretty easily, and they have a transition opportunity as
It's
well.
going to be Mesh is going to take that shot. It's going to get blocked there by a defenseman and chipped over the net, but
Yeah,
St. John's still on the attack.
I think that was a Gordeau stick just
Yeah.
in the lane, blocked that shot. Union's done a great job of defending 6-on-6 so far in this game. St. John Fisher wants to attack the short stick. They're going to go against Shane Smith here.
Slawinski going to hand it off to Chemis.
Chemis against Smith. Looks like Chemis likes the matchup. Smith's been great at defending so far today. Chemis pulls Smith behind the cage, and he's going to attack. No space there for Chemis. He passes it away.
Slawinski hands that off there to Salet, who's going to try and hand it off to someone else, but it's going to get intercepted by Gordeau.
And Gordeau's running on offense right now. Has no one on him. Sends a pass out to the wing.
Yeah, Mabardi and a Curry there with a quick shot right behind the back. It's going to just whiz by Hammond there, and Union's going to go up by 2 with 1:20 left to go in this first quarter.
Some great ball movement there, taking advantage of transition. Sometimes a lot of coaches will say that transition's not always just like a 4-on-3, a 5-on-4. Sometimes 4-on-4 is transition. When there's less guys on the field, it's just easier for the offense to score, and that's what they did there. Just some quick ball movement, gets an easy shot there for a Curry.
Yeah, really good quick clear and interception there by Gordeau. Able to bring it all the way downfield and hand that off quickly to Mabardi and a Curry and put Union up by 2, which is a comfortable enough lead before we go in to the second quarter here. A little bit of struggle out there on the X. Look like Denave is going to try and pick that up for Union with his long pole.
Yeah, scrum ensues. Still nobody able to get the ball. Finally going to get a whistle. It's going to be a loose ball push, and we'll get St. John Fisher ball. Union able to quickly sub on their defensive midfielders.
And Miller and Ettinger with the ball here up top. Doutrich. Patrick Riley guarding him.
Then we have Ettinger versus Titus. Looks like Ettinger wants to take the dodge on him, pulling him all the way up to the 40-yard line. A lot of space for Ettinger to work with on this one.
We got 17 seconds left here on the clock in the first quarter. Ettinger's going to dodge on Titus.
And Titus gets a great check from behind to put that ball on the ground. They got push on offense now. Only 5 seconds left. Riley passes it up.
Mabardi's going to hand that off in front of the net to McAvoy, and the clock's going to run out. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Union 3, St. John's 1.
Back here out of the end of the first quarter, currently 3-1 for Union. Pallato's gonna win this face-off, but it ends up out of bounds, and that will be St. John Fisher ball. I believe that's Edinger dodging on Smith on the far wing. He's going to end up passing it.
And there's Miller now getting worked on by Sula. He'll get past him. He'll take a shot, and great save there by Donahue, and Edinger just tries to tap it in. It's going to get picked up behind the net, and another shot's going to go on, but it'll go just wide off the top.
St. John Fisher able to chase it down again. Now they're working from the end line. Edinger wants Smith again. He's going to take him down the left alley. Smith isn't moving, though. Nowhere for Edinger to go.
Seaman over here on the near side, guarded by Humphrey. Has to hand it off, and we'll get another interception there from Gordeau. Absolute beautiful work. Donahue's going to spin around and avoid the attackman.
Nice pass into Davis coming from the box. He tries to move it up for Sula, but the pass misses.
Sula's kind of caught down there on the offensive zone. He'll try and hop off there, and Union will get their offensive middies in correct positioning. Davis here on the near side.
Davis has a short stick. Definitely likes this matchup, but he's going to get a quick double team.
Kip, guarded by Dublin.
Now Kip with a good matchup. Kip takes Dublin to the inside. Shot. That one's going to be blocked.
A good save there by Ben Hammond. Hammond trying to clear.
Union ride's been great today. Now we got Nave trying to take it away, but unable to do so.
There's Mason with it now. Hands that off to Salet. Jack Thompson on the far side working on Chemis. There's
Chemis going down the right alley, takes a shot. That one's going to be easily saved by Donahue. Donahue been great so far in this game.
Patrick Riley able to clear that ball for Union and hand it off to Humphrey. Now Nolan Flood with it now on the attack here for Union.
Got some new players on this Union midfield. Hazen Pike.
Patrick Riley will run off. Emmett Line will run on.
Emmett Lime was playing attack for quite a bit. Then he got a knee injury, and now he's back on the field at midfield.
There's McAvoy working around his defenseman here. McAvoy looking to take a shot. Unable to, he'll hand that off to Pike here on the near side. Back to McAvoy.
McAvoy taken to the middle of the field. Field
Tries to find Emmett Line right in the middle in front of the goal, but it's going to get intercepted there by a long pole.
Yeah, good job of the John Fisher defense by collapsing. But this Union ride's incessant. Nice pass there for John Fisher. Moves it all the way up the field. That's another shot. Donahue's going to try to chase it down, but the refs will give it to St. John Fisher.
Yeah, good shot there by Edinger. Also just realized here on the roster we've got two brothers here playing on the offense for St. John's Fisher, the Edinger brothers from Tully, New York.
I thought we were saying Edinger quite a bit.
Quite a bit, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, he's popping up everywhere, but no, we got two brothers.
Shot there kind of gets blocked by a Union defender, and that's going to be Hazen Pike picking it up, trying to find someone to throw it to in a sea of red. Gets it back to Donahue. Donahue's going to hit Davis coming in from the box. And Davis will just take it himself over the midfield line.
Davis, like a rocket's going to run past all three of those St. John's Fisher players trying to take that ball away. He's got it in his stick now, waiting for Green to come on his right side. He's got Titus up top running off for Green here.
Green's got an advantage, a man chasing him. Ball makes its way behind. Man advantage is lost.
Back of the net, that's a Curry. He'll take a shot. It'll be saved there by Hammond. Good shot, good movement by the Union offense, but Hammond was right there to prevent any more goals from going up on the board.
Yeah, Curry was well defended. Wasn't really able to get his stick fully around to put that shot bottom left. Ends up kind of going stick side and making it a little bit easier saved for Hammond.
Smith working on the younger Edinger brother there, the freshman. Blakesley up top, guarded by Davis. Hand that off behind the net there to Salet. Now Chemis, guarded by Thompson. Slowinski, Denavi not letting him get a piece of it.
Smith not letting one of the Edingers get the ball there. We got Davis on defense here. Denavi doing a great job.
10 seconds on the shot clock. St. John's got to work fast if they want to put a shot on goal. There's Mason with it now. He'll take a shot and right into the stick of Donahue. Great save there for Dan.
Now Smith and Denavi running the offense.
Union's kind of got a numbers advantage here. They'll slow it down, though. No advantage anymore.
Yeah, Union moved the ball around a little bit, but Fisher was able to get back into the hole very quickly to stop that transition opportunity.
Davis and Denave will hop off there, and Green and Kip will sub in. Green with the ball. He's got Pike and McAvoy on either side downfield. Kip all the way here on the near side. He'll hand it off to Kip. Kip's got a long pole, so he's going to take it out. Pike will take a shot. And Green's right there to pick up the ball for Union.
Barty behind. Trying to make his way topside, but passes it back. Oh, Green gets put down and checked in the head.
We'll get a flag there for Union. A Curry will take a shot, and we'll get a goal here for Union. They'll go up by 3. 7 minutes left to play in this half.
Yeah, Union's done a great job so far. Just been steady on offense so far while being absolutely locked down on defense. Only 1 goal and man up for St. John Fisher. We'll see if this penalty stands. I'd assume it's going to be a slash and get waved off, but we already saw a locked-in penalty earlier.
Yeah, really good start here for Union. Hopefully they can bring this same energy into the second half. They definitely look dominant out on the field right now.
Looks like we'll get a man-up face-off for Union. Yeah, 1 minute on Brian James for slashing, number 47. So Union will have another man-up opportunity here, their first of the game. Sula picks up the ground ball off the face-off.
Davis with it now. Mabardi here on the near side.
Union will sub on their man-up unit. That's Kip and Green coming on the field.
For the past few games, Union has not been able to capitalize here on their man-up opportunities. This will be the first of today's game. We'll see what they can do with it.
The most difficult thing for them last game, they were 1 for 7 on man-up opportunities. That was a real game decider for them in the loss to RPI. I'm sure it's a thing they've worked on all week to try to get better.
Davis.
Shot by Davis. Looks like it was tipped by Dugan Doblin, the defensive midi. Barty throws a skip pass, but that one's going to be dropped by Davis. Davis able to pick it back up, but that penalty is going to be released, and we'll be 6-on-6 again with 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, good little helpful nudge there from, couldn't tell if it was Foley or Thompson there to give that ball back to Davis and let Union stay on the offense here. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Union's got one more opportunity to take a shot. There's Davis. He's going to throw it into the corner, and the shot clock will run out.
Yeah, another tough man-up opportunity. They've not figured it out. After going 1 for 7 in their last game, they're now 0 for 1 today in man-up. St. John Fisher clears the ball pretty easily, subbing on their offensive players. And we get a quick shot there.
By Mason, it's going to get blocked by Donahue, but picked up again by the St. John's Fisher player behind the net. Miller hands that off to Seaman.
We get a high dodge coming here from Tyler Ettinger. And he's going to hit the ground. Able to keep possession of the ball, though.
Miller trying to make it past Sula, no luck. He'll hand that off. Patrick Riley defending there against Seaman. Mason with it now, hands it off right in the...
Good ground ball by Sula off the deflected pass. Makes its way back to Donahue. Donahue walking it up the field. Pass it back to Sula. Sula to Donahue. Donahue sprinting over the midline.
There's Humphrey with it now, so successful clear there by Donahue.
Yeah, it wasn't the most conventional clears, but Donahue took it in his own hands to make that one happen.
There's Cooper Widener with it now.
Widener beats this guy on the field by just a little bit, but unable to capitalize on it. Now we have Hazen Pike dodging from the top. He gets past his man. Passes it around the back of the cage. Curry with another shot from the doorstep, but that was a great save by Hammond.
We're going to get a slashing call there on who I believe is going to be Hazen Pike.
Yeah, the ball off that rebound was heavily contested, and sticks were being thrown.
.341 left to go in this half here. Union's up 4-1.
Yeah, Hazen Pike will get a push with possession there, so we'll get the third man-up opportunity for St. John Fisher. They're currently 1 for 2. Their only goal coming off of their first man-up opportunity. They'll have another one here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, the Union defense today, though, has been pretty unbeatable.
Yeah, I think the best thing they've been doing is these defensive middies, Shane Smith, Jake Titus, Patrick Riley, have been just doing phenomenal jobs of not being able to get beaten by these St. John Fisher players, and that's making it very hard for them to create offense. But there's a shot.
That was Sam Miller, kind of left wide open there due to the man down.
Yeah, the Union special teams has not been good these past couple weeks and are not good today either. 0 for 1 on man up, and now St. John Fisher's 2 for 3 on their man up opportunities. That's after letting up 3 goals on man up against RPI last week and only going 1 for 7 on their own man up. Definitely been a soft spot for Union all year, before or after the injuries that they've had. They've just really struggled on special teams.
Pilato's going to pick that up quick. Good face-off win for him, and Mobardi's going to get a quick shot and a save by Ben Hammond. Ball's going to remain Union ball, and they'll stay on the offense here with 3:12 left to go in the half. DiMuccio and Pilato will hop off, and so will Sula. And Davis, Green, and Kip will come on here for the offense.
Union's 6-on-6 offense seems to be remarkably better, though, today. Being able to score quite handily. There's Kip with a feed to the back pipe.
There's Green with it now. He'll take a shot. It's going to get blocked.
That was a great shot position there for Green. Bottom left corner, off stick side, but Hammond just does a great job of getting his body low and able to block that shot.
Green and Kip here on the near side trying to work something out.
Yeah, they both like their matchups here against short sticks. Green takes another shot. This one goes right into the stick of Hammond. Not much for him to do there.
His stick's also going to break. The head's just going to kind of pop off of the pole. But yeah, St. John's here on the attack. 2:10 left to go.
Union currently with a 2-point lead. St. John Fisher has been unable to score 6-on-6 so far this game.
There's Ettinger over there on the far side, guarded by Titus.
Davis running off. And we'll get Smith and Griffin Doutrich coming on the field. We got Tyler Ettinger versus Titus on the far sideline. Smith switches onto him. Good defense there by the two short stick D middies.
It's going to be Miller, guarded by Denave.
Oh, a good feed. That was over to Chemist. Chemist took the shot, but that one was blocked.
Again, Miller up top, guarded by Denave. Trying to get past him. He'll take a shot, and it'll go around the backside of the net to his teammate. And 50 seconds left on the shot clock. They've got plenty of time here. A minute on the game clock.
Ball makes its way behind the cage. And I believe that's Seamus Foley that's hung above the cage. They try to get a feed. There's a shot by Samuel Miller. Goes wide of the cage. We got 30 seconds on the shot clock, 54 on the game clock, with St. John Fisher picking it up on the end line.
There's Salek, guarded by Foley.
Salek trying to run two-man game, but there's nothing there for him.
Thompson guarding Chemist. Union defense doing a fantastic job of not giving up any opportunities here to St. John's.
Smith behind the cage versus Ettinger, but Ettinger's going to pass it away.
Thompson not letting him pick it back up.
That's going to be a shot clock violation on St. John Fisher. They barely got a shot off before it. That's going to be a quick clear for Union. Denave in the middle of the field, and that's going to be whistled back. Looks like they did not count the shot, and it will just be a shot clock violation.
There's Titus with it now.
Easy clear there.
10 seconds left to play in this half, so Union's just looking to kind of hold on to this ball here till the clock runs out.
We got them pushing. Pass behind. Goes past the Union player, and it'll go out of bounds. And that will be halftime. Currently 4-2 Union. We'll be back after the break. back here out of halftime. First faceoff's going to go to Pilato. He picks it up himself. Currently 4-2 Union. Pilato pushing it on the offensive end. Passes it down to Mabardi.
And Titus will head off, and Kip, Davis, and Green will head on here and work on the offense here for Union with a 2-goal lead here.
Green working towards the middle of the field. Passes it away. That's Kip with the ball. He has a short stick, likes this matchup. And Green working a little bit of a two-man game on the side. Bounce pass behind the cage.
Davis with it now. He's got a long post, so he'll hand that off in front of the net there.
And that will be Clayton Curry's 4th goal of the day. 4 out of the 5 Union goals so far. He's just been having a great day just working around that crease, taking passes and putting them in the net.
Yeah, Curry's really stepped up here since the loss of some other attackmen that were originally starting here for Union this season. He's been fantastic on the offense. Again, yeah, today with 4 goals, the last game with 2.
In your first 2 starts, 6 goals is pretty good. Can't complain too much about that. We got St. John Fisher winning that face-off. Playing offense here. They have not been able to score in 6-on-6 so far today. Union defense has been doing a phenomenal job, especially the D middies, just not giving up any ground.
There's Ettinger with a shot. It's
Yeah.
going to get blocked.
Great save there by Donahue, able to get his stick across and put that one away from the cage. St. John Fisher likes to attack these short sticks, as we've seen them do all day, but between Donahue's 12 saves in the first half and just some great defense by these short sticks, they haven't been able to put any in the cage.
There's Seaman with it now. He'll take a shot.
Seaman with just an amazing shot. He had a step on Patrick Riley, but not much angle. He's able to put that ball around a high bouncer right into the top corner. Just an amazing shot by Seaman.
It's back to a 1-point, or sorry, my 2-point game.
Yeah, it'll be 5-3 Union. 13:30 left in this quarter. Pilato looking like he's going to get another win there, but unable to pick up the ground ball. Makes its way all the way to the defensive end for Union. And St. John Fisher's going to pick it up and try to move on offense.
Yeah, there's Mason there. Tried to pick that up.
And there's a little bit of a scrum after a good check by Humphrey, but the ball ends up back into St. John Fisher's stick.
Mason almost loses his balance there.
Yeah, I thought Gordeau was going to punish him for that one, but Mason's able to keep the ball. That ball almost goes over the line.
Yeah, that's Blakesley there. He's going to hand that off to his teammate, Ettinger.
We got Blakesley here versus Shane Smith. That's Matt Slowinski. He dodges, picked up by Denave. Denave passes it back up. And there's Colin Blakesley for the goal. A kind of rip off the slide from Denave. And that'll make it a 1-point game this time. Now 12:30 left in the third quarter. 2 quick goals for St. John Fisher after not being able to score in 6-on-6 the entire first half.
Yeah, the second halves have been tough for Union the past few games. They've come out swinging in the first, and somehow their opponents able to work around their defense that had previously been super strong. So Union definitely doesn't want to give up any more goals here. In fact, they definitely looking to get a few more. It's going to be a little bit of a sketchy pass there from Pilato to Mabardi. It's going to roll out of bounds.
Pilato kind of limps off the field. We hope he's okay. But St. John Fisher will be on the clear here. Now 5-4 for Union. St. John Fisher back on offense again. Union hasn't really had any opportunities since St. John Fisher started this run.
Dowrich is going to hand that off to Ettinger.
We'll see if Union defense can get back on their feet right now.
Patrick Riley on him. Titus over on the far side to cover Miller.
Titus stands up Miller at the box line and keeps some good defense on him. Miller has to pass it back.
Ettinger guarded by Riley. Seamus Foley behind the net.
Foley puts a great check. And the ball kind of bounces off a rebound between Donahue's legs, but doesn't go in. Donahue quickly throws it away, however. St. John Fisher's going to be back on offense here. They're going to pull it out and slow it down.
Yeah, it looked like Donahue tried to clear that, got intercepted there by Doutrich. And now St. John's on the offense again. Ettinger will take a shot, and Dan Donahue will block that one.
Yeah, some difficult stretches here for Union. Can't turn over the ball like that after finally a good defensive stretch for the first time in this half. We're going to have Patrick Riley defending here. It's Dowrich on the dodge. Ball makes its way across.
As Chemis here on the near side, guarded by Thompson.
Chemis can give it a shot, uses the pick.
He's got Titus, the short stick.
Definitely likes this matchup. Chemis, second leading scorer on this team with 21 goals. Some great defense there by Sula. Puts the ball on the floor.
Sula's going to kind of knock him over, pick up that ball, hand that off to Gordeau. We'll get no whistle, clean play. Now Union's on the offense with a slight numbers advantage, and Titus is going to rip one in.
That was some good offense there by Union. Good movement and a good shot by Titus. They'll chase that one down for a rebound, and then we'll see some more settled offense. On comes Kip and Davis, along with Green, who's about to come from the box. Green is a short stick, pulls him out to the wing. Looking like he wants to give a shot at a dodge here. Dodges down low in the wing, throws the ball behind.
A Curry.
Swings to Kip up top. Kip has a short stick. Takes him to the middle of the field, passes down to Green. Green in the center, gets hit, but the ball will stay with Union.
Got 20 seconds here on the shot clock. Union's got definitely enough time to get another shot on goal. That's Davis there on the far side.
12 on the shot clock.
A Curry behind the net.
Green here, dodging towards the pipe. Nothing there. Green pulls it behind, tries to make a pass in, but some good St. John's checks will keep the ball on the floor. That'll be a shot clock violation against Union. The ball going now with St. John's. Union on the ride. Union gets their ride set up pretty quickly. They definitely have the advantage here. And the St. John's goalie will be over the midfield line. A long pass to an attackman behind the cage will secure the clear. That's Salet with the ball. He passes it up top.
There's Slowinski and Blakesley here up top for St. John's.
Still a 1-point game. 8:30 left in the quarter.
Ettinger hands it off behind the net there to Chemis. Dodging around Seamus Foley.
Yeah, a good slide there by Seamus. And that's a feed and a shot. Can be a goal for Lane Ettinger, the freshman of the two brothers. He puts that one in the cage, and now 5-5. Union defense just needs to talk and communicate a little bit more out here. The last two goals, one just not enough players rotating, and there was just a great cut by Ettinger to get open for that goal. And the Union offense has not scored so far in this half. 8:13 left in the third. On the faceoff here, we got Pilato. Pilato brings it out towards Titus, but Titus is unable to grab that one. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Union ball. We'll have Jake Titus pick this one up.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Union. They need to secure that lead back. Pike with it now here on the near side. He'll cross it over, get a good clear. Balassi working with him as well. Matt DeSalt stepping on the field just now.
Yeah, DeSalt gets the ball. He's going to take the LSM for this run.
Yeah, there's Balassi with a shot and a goal. Union will take back that lead.
Balassi just taking it by himself, and then a beautiful shot in the bottom left corner. Sticks in a goal. The first of the half for Union. Makes it 6-5. Taking back the lead. Back at the face-off X, we got Pilato and Logan Grom. Pilato's been dominant so far today. Grom only took 2 of the 8 face-offs in the first half and hasn't taken many in the second. Pilato wins that one. Sula's going to pick that one up for him. Sula looking to push on offense, but there's nothing there. Just makes a safe pass down to his attackman.
He's able to hand that off to Mabardi and McAvoy and DeSalt. Able to hop on here.
Yeah, it looks like Sula tried to give it a run there to create some offense, but ends up just running off the field. On comes Davis. Looks like we'll get green 2 for Humphrey. Now all the offense on for Union College. We'll see Green take a dodge versus short stick. High up top, goes to the left side. Passes it down. Davis comes back up. He has the long pole. Davis shot with his left hand, goes wide of the cage.
McAvoy is going to hand that off the far side to Green. Going to dodge around his defender, Mesh. Davis now looking to take a shot. He will, and it'll swing right in. Union will go up by 2, exactly what they needed here to answer back to those 3 quick goals from St. John's Fisher.
Yeah, Davis just started running in there. It almost looked like there was 3 red jerseys all around him, but nobody really wanted to cover him. There was one attempt at a back check, but that missed, and Davis got a pretty wide open shot from about 12 yards to put that one in and get back to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, it's Davis's 21st birthday today, so that's exciting to get a goal on your birthday at a pretty important time in this game. 6 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Pilato's going to win that faceoff once more. He's going to bring it right down to goal. He's going to take a shot himself. A little upset there that didn't go in.
Yeah, just a little bit too much gas on that bouncer for Pilato. Goes pretty high over the net.
Yeah, he definitely had a few of those last season quick face-off wins and shots right after.
On comes Green. Davis. Green dodging down the right alley. Throws the ball behind. Davis on the left wing. Dodges up top. He's got a long pole.
McAvoy with it now. Green getting double-teamed, triple-teamed by those St. John's defenders.
And we'll have Joe Erlacher pick that up for St. John's. Passes it back to his goalie, Hammond. Union's been great with the ride so far today. Looks like they're going to get this one to Sam Miller in the middle of the field. He's going to try to run it over with Sula defending him. Successful clear for St. John Fisher. Miller tries to go to the cage, but gets a quick slide there from Jack Thompson.
Gordeau over there on the far side guarding Mason.
Fisher subs on Brett Seaman.
St. John's definitely looking to answer back to those quick back-to-back Union goals.
Yeah, it looks like St. John Fisher has figured out something that works on offense in this second half after not being able to score a single 6-on-6 goal in the first.
There's Salet now behind the goal.
Salet is going to take a dodge, quickly denied by Seamus Foley.
There's Smith.
A wide open shot there for Brady Mason, denied by Donahue.
Yeah, that's Ettinger with it now. Zach Davis working on him here. He's going to try and dodge around, but he'll pass it out there to Miller. Union defense working really hard here to keep any more points from going up here on the board. Sula now on Seaman.
Yeah, Union's looking a lot more like how they were in the first half. Sula with some good defense here, but Seaman's going to get a shot.
And Dan's going to knock over Tommy Salet there right before he's allowed to take a shot.
Yeah, it looks like the ref doesn't like that one by Donahue. Donahue taps his shoulder, seeming to say, that was no penalty. Oh, and they're going to take Donahue out for this one.
That's going to be a unconventional call here. Surprised to see that.
We'll get Ward Tucker in the net for Union.
So it looks like Donahue's going to hop back on the field.
Looks like they're going to make him go out for that penalty.
So he'll probably sit there for a minute, an unreleased. Never mind, we'll go 30 seconds here for pushing on Donahue. Very interesting call there made by the ref. So Ward Tucker, the sophomore, in the goal now for Union.
St. John Fisher currently 2 for 3 on man-up opportunities. That was with their 2 goals in the first half. The only goals they were able to score then were on their man-up opportunities.
So Salet's going to hand that off in front of the goal, and it's going to get blocked there by Ward Tucker.
Big save for Ward for his first shot in net.
Riley trying to pick that ball up. Jack Thompson now with it in his stick. Definitely a little bit of a scramble. Union trying to run out that penalty there and get Donahue back in goal.
Just nobody's able to get this one off the floor. Finally, it gets flicked all the way up the field. It's going to go back in the direction of St. John Fisher. But we'll be back to 6-on-6 after that 30-second penalty. Still got Ward Tucker in the net, however. Sure, Union will sub again at their best opportunity to. Union's on the ride right now. Quick pass. We'll get it over the midfield line for St. John Fisher.
That's Seaman with it now. He's going to take a shot there on Tucker. It's going to go in.
That was a nice high bouncer for Seaman. Gets past Tucker. A tough shot for his second shot in net, but his first one was a great save, so can't blame him too much. And we'll get Donahue back out on the field.
Got some upset Union coaches there on the sideline talking to the refs. Looks like there might have been some calls there they're not too happy with, or say maybe some calls on St. John's they didn't catch. Donahue back in goal now. 1-point game. Union leads by 1, 7-6. 2:42 left to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, now back to a 1-point game. Union really struggling with their penalties in this game. The only reason John Fisher's really in it is due to the multiple penalties Union has had. It's been a thing they've struggled with all season.
Yeah, penalties in general. Union's inability to score on man-up opportunities as well has definitely plagued them in their last few games.
I'd say Union's probably dropped 3 games this year on just the basis of being unable to score on man-up and just giving up man-up goals to the other team.
There's McAvoy now on the 30. He's got a short stick. He's going to dodge around him. Look like he's going to take a shot. He'll hand that off behind the net to a Curry. Hand that up top for Davis. Davis will take another shot. It's going to get redirected. Davis with it now. He'll take another shot right into the stick of Hammond. Minute 30 left to play in this quarter. Chances are there's going to be one more goal scored by some team. The question is, who's it going to be? Are we going to end in a tie? Are we going to end with a 2-goal lead for Union?
St. John Fisher on offense here. Quick face dodge. Ball makes its way behind the cage. We got Kemmons on the wing. He's guarded by Thompson. Doesn't look like he wants to dodge in this situation. Passes up top. Makes its way to Colin Blakesley. Blakesley dodging down the alley. Blakesley's going to pass it behind.
That's Chemist behind the net. Guarded by Thompson. Tries to get a shot on. It'll get redirected, and Donahue's trying to knock that ball away, and he's going to pick it up for Union.
Cross-face pass upfield to Titus.
We've got 37 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Union looking to extend their lead by 1. McAvoy with the ball now. Titus on the offense. Looks like he's going to try and hop off.
We will get DeSalt coming down from the midfield line, along with Balazzi. DeSalt high in the middle of the field, dodging against a short stick. Gets past the first. Passes down the side. McAvoy behind the cage. 4 seconds. A shot. Looks like it bounces off his teammate, Hazen Pike. And that will be the end of the third quarter. 7-6 to Union. We'll be back after the break. Back for the fourth quarter of action. Palado wins his face-off backwards, but it's going to be picked up by St. John Fisher. St. John Fisher makes an ill-advised pass there.
Seamus Foley's going to grab that for Union. We'll get a whistle here.
I think that's a ward call. At least that's what you heard the St. John Fisher parents yelling.
So the ball will go the way of St. John's.
Luckily, Union's able to get their face-off man off the field, so we'll be playing with all D middies here. Humphrey getting pulled out here. He's going to get dodged on. That's Tyler Ettinger. Just runs behind the cage. Not a very aggressive dodge there. Oh, Ettinger, though, catches one here on the crease and quickly puts it back. That was assisted by Timmy Sallet. And that will tie up the game for only the second time today. There's been no lead for St. John Fisher, but 2 ties. And now it's 7-7 with 14:09 left in this game. Pilato on the face-off. Zach DiMuccio on the wing, along with John Sula. Union's been dominant on face-off so far, but they have lost quite a few ground balls.
A little bit of a struggle there out there on the X. Pilato, though, able to pick it up. He's going to fall down, though, so DiMuccio there trying to help him out and pick it up.
Pilato's still able to get it at the end.
We're going to get another little violation there. It'll go the way of Union.
Yeah, ref pointed quite a few ways there. I
yeah,
wasn't
very
totally
interesting.
Sure. Pretty sure he pointed it in the wrong direction 2 different times, but it'll be Union ball. They'll get their opportunity to answer to that quick St. John Fisher goal. On comes Green, along with Kip. Kip's got a short stick, definitely likes this matchup. It's being defended by Aiden Wheeler. Kip puts Wheeler on the floor, but a good check from the slide man puts the ball. The ball's still on the ground. Picked up there.
Good work there by Clayton Curry. He's able to win that ball back for Union after having it slash out of the stick of Peter Kip. So Union still on the offense here. We got a reset shot clock at 70. Green with the ball now. McAvoy over there on the far side. Guarded by Cleary.
McAvoy going down the right alley.
Going to hand that off behind the net. Green will take a shot.
Green puts a fast one towards the cage, but it's going to miss far left.
It's unbelievable how many shots we've seen Justin Green take in the past few games. These goalies have just somehow denied him. He's got a handful of goals already this season. Phenomenal player, but no goals yet today. I'd love to see him put a point up on the board. Mabardi with it now, dodging around Jantz. He'll hand that off the far side to Davis. McAvoy now looking to find the net between the goalie's legs. It's no good, but Union still in possession.
Yeah, McAvoy got to his spot, but just hooked that shot a little bit to put it left of the cage.
Green hands that off to Kip. He's kind of wide open there. He'll take a shot, and Hammond somehow able to save that ball.
Hammond with a beautiful save. It looks like he got hit in an unsavory spot, but he was able to drop to the floor so quickly and just save that one with his body. Just a great job by Hammond there. But he does look in pain over in that goal.
Smith now on Slowinski. We're all tied up here at 7 with just over 11:30 left to go in this game.
Union's held the lead for most of the game, but St. John's Fisher's been fighting the whole time through.
There's Smith with it now. Mason is going to get knocked down there by Gray Humphrey. Mason trying to keep control of the ball. Gordeau trying to knock it out of his stick. Union defenseman triple team Mason.
Mason's just getting beat up down there.
Humphrey's still trying to pick it up. No luck for anyone, and Gordeau's going to knock down Colin Blakesley, and we'll get a whistle and a flag thrown. Both benches up in rage. Both coaches angry at the refs.
It feels tough for St. John Fisher. A lot of checks on their players there, but St. John Fisher players just kept picking up the ball. It's going to be a cross check on Seamus Foley, it looks like. I thought it was Gordeau with that hit. Looks like Foley's going to be the one to go out. Honestly, I don't see the issue with that hit. It looks like it is going to be Gordeau's going to run over to the sideline. But I feel like that was a pretty good hit as far as the rules go. Straight in the front. Definitely a little bit much stick, but we'll get another man-up opportunity for St. John Fisher. It's their 5th of the game compared to Union's singular.
So, yeah, Union will go on the man down here for a minute.
We've talked about it all game about Union's penalty struggles on both sides. Unable to score on their man-up and giving up way too many man-ups.
We got exactly 11 minutes left in this game. St. John's probably going to use most of this minute here to set up a good shot from one of their attackmen.
Union's had 45 minutes of penalty time in this season, and that's a good feed there. A good check from behind by Jackson Maher saves the goal as Matthew Kemmis was sitting on the doorstep ready to put that one in.
Kesselring is going to hand that off to Miller. St. John's, good passing there, trying to get it around the backside of the net. There's Saley. A shot there by Miller gets blocked. Still, though, in the hands of the St. John's Fishers players.
St. John Fisher's moving the ball well, but Union's doing as much as they can to stop this goal from happening.
Denave on him. They will get one more shot in this penalty there from Kesselring. That penalty will be released.
Gray Humphrey will run down from the midfield line, but they get another shot. That one's saved by Donahue.
Picked up by Sula. He's getting double teamed there by those St. John's Fisher attackmen. Ball
Pass.
now in the stick of Jackson Maher, able to hand that off to Gray Humphrey over there on the far side. Really great penalty kill by the Union defense there. I believe that was the first penalty that St. John's was unable to score on. So Union definitely making some much needed changes there on their penalty kill. Green's going to hand that off to Davis. Davis with a long pole. He's looking to hand that off. He's going to get double teamed. The ball's going to get kind of knocked out of his stick.
Yeah, big scrum ensues on the far sideline. Finally going to get a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Union. Don't know when that one came in, but currently 7-7, and we'll be back after this break.
All right, all tied up here at 7. 8:45 left to go in this game. Union on the offense there. Green's going to try and take a shot. Somehow ends up in the stick of Hammond. St. John's on the clear here.
St. John's clears that one pretty easily. 8:30 left in the game, 7-7. It's Mason on the wing. He moves up top. He takes a shot. That one's saved.
By Donahue. Fantastic save, much needed. Ettinger there now, guarded by Gordeau. Gordeau trying to catch up with him, not let him get a piece of it.
A lot of complaining from St. John Fisher. The ref throws a late flag, and the Union coaching staff's not happy about that one. Almost looked like the St. John Fisher staff convinced the ref into throwing the flag. Colin Blakesley dodging down the left alley, passes it. Now we have Shane Smith against Slowinski. Oh, a low pass. Gordeau blocks it.
It's going to get picked up, though, by Slowinski.
Another shot. This one wide. And the flag will come into play now. This will be St. John Fisher's 6th man-up attempt. It's going to be a slash on Gordeau, I believe. Either Gordeau or Foley.
I believe that was, Gordeau.
Yeah, Gordeau's going to take a knee in the box. And we'll be on, Union College will be on man down again, their 6th time this game. They have had 45 penalty minutes on the season, way more than their opponents have had. Their opponents only had about 30 penalty minutes this season, almost doubling. But Union was able to kill the last one pretty effectively. St. John Fisher is 5 for 3, with 3 for 5 today.
Union trying to mimic what they did a few minutes ago on that last penalty kill.
Oh, a good feed by St. John Fisher to the middle.
Yeah, Chemis not going to let that penalty kill happen again. So St. John's is going to go up by 1 and lead for the first time since the first few seconds of this game.
Yeah, and we'll be back at the face-off X with Pilato. Pilato's been dominant today, but he needs a win now more than ever. That will make St. John Fisher 4 for 6 on the day. A real difference maker there. Those full 4 goals are the only thing making this game close right now. Pilato at the X. He's going up against Logan Grom. This one locked up. One of the first lockups we've had today. Pilato comes out with it, but 2 players hit the ground. Sula's able to pick it up, and he's going to move it down towards his attackman.
Union with no real numbers advantage, but they're going to move quickly here. Mabardi with the ball now, guarded by Jantz.
Union's offense was not the most explosive we've ever seen it, but definitely humming in the first half of this game, but only 2 goals since then.
There's Balassi and Dussault up top here on the offense for Union. Looking to tie this game up pretty quickly after giving up a goal there on that power play for
Balassi's
St.
trying
John's.
to dodge the short stick here. He gets a triple team, passes it down to Hazen Pike. Hazen Pike gets quickly doubled, able to pull that one out.
We're going to get a flag thrown there.
Only the 2nd flag on John Fisher. Union finally relieved that they're going to get a call going in their direction.
There's McAvoy. Hands that off to Mabardi. Trying to spin around the net, but he's got a long pole. He's trying to dodge around him and take a shot.
Lombardi gets a good shot off, but a great save by Hammond. And
We'll
Union's
get that
going to go on
flag.
the man up. Union man up. Statistically, this season, they weren't terrible. They were around 30%, 33%. But the last couple games, they have not been able to score on their man up opportunities. Union College is 0 for 1 today on man up, and they were 1 for 7 in their loss to RPI this past weekend. We'll see if they can put this one in the cage. I'm sure they worked on it all week, but they weren't able to put it in earlier. We'll see what they can do now.
All right, Davis up top over here on the near side to Kip. Looks like Green's going to swing around here on the right side.
Green decides not to shoot it, puts it in the back of the cage.
Green's going to get double teamed, hand that back off to McAvoy. Kip here up top. It's got the long pole, so he'll hand that back off to Davis.
Davis hitches, passes it around the cage. Nothing yet for Union.
25 seconds here on the shot clock.
Similar time on the penalty. Kip, nothing in front of him. Pass it down. Lombardi puts it behind the cage. Back to Lombardi. Back to Kip. Kip shot, and that one's going to go in. Finally, Union puts one past Hammond.
An absolute beautiful shot there from Kip, his quintessential ripper. and we'll tie this game back up at 8 with just under 5 minutes left to go in the game. So really both teams fighting here.
Yeah, Union finally making their offense a little bit more alive. There was some good ball movement there, some great defense from St. John Fisher, but Union was patient and found the shot they wanted, and Kip was able to bury that one for a really important goal to tie this one up. Face-off violation on St. John Fisher is going to be picked up by Jake Titus. Titus going to throw it down to Lombardi. Lombardi just pulls it out. Not going to do anything too fancy, but they have the advantage with Davis. Davis going to shoot, but he drops it on his windup.
Looks like McAvoy's going to be, looked like he was about to pick up that ball, but it's going to get picked up by St. John's Fisher, who's going to run it all the way down the field, all the way to go. He'll take a shot, and Donahue will save that.
Such an important save by Donahue, making it with his shoulder there. Saving, keeping the tie together after a tough turnover by Davis. Union able to get all their defensive personnel in. You got Shane Smith, Jake Titus at D-Midi, John Sula at LSM. Sula's currently covering Sam Miller, who's going to start up for a dodge here. Dodges to the left side, passes it away. Ball makes its way to Brady Mason. Mason dodges to the middle. Sula is going to pick him up in the middle. Shane Smith playing defense here against Ettinger. Shane Smith's done a wonderful job today at playing defense.
And a little bit of a misguided pass there, trying to find Salet behind the goal. Will be a turnover there for St. John's, and Union is going to go on the opportunity here to put another point up on the board. So Gordeau with it now here on the clear. Donahue.
Union's been phenomenal at clearing this year.
Thompson now, the long pole. Union's good there on the clear, and the offensive middies will hop on here. Kip, Davis, and Green.
Kip passes it to Green. Green has a short stick high in the middle of the field. Definitely one of the matchups he likes to attack. He's going to dodge here to the middle. He's got to step on his defense. Oh, he feeds it to the inside. Lombardi could have taken the shot. Tried to make the extra pass, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah, an interesting choice there by the Union offense.
Yeah, I think he thought he had a Curry a little more open than he did, but a Curry had a defenseman on him, making it a tough pass to make.
That's a little bit of a missed opportunity there for St. John's, and then Union quick to follow. So St. John's now back here on the offense. 2:35 left to go in this game. The score's all tied up at 8. So any goal here is increasingly important as this time ticks down.
Tyler Ettinger versus Humphrey up top. Ettinger passes it down. Kesselring there.
There's Miller.
Miller guarded by Seamus Foley. Titus now guarding Miller. Or
Seaman.
Miller takes a shot, but it goes off the foot of Gordeau, I believe, to make its way out of bounds. St. John Fisher tracks it down.
No reset there on the shot clock, so 25 seconds left to go on the shot clock, just under 2 minutes left to go in the game. St. John's still on the offense here.
Seaman pulling Jake Titus up as high as he can. He's going to dodge to his left hand.
Titus looking to knock that ball out of his stick, not let Seaman get by him here.
But Titus is not afraid. Seaman takes a long shot that makes its way into the stick of Donahue.
Yeah,
Easy
big
save
save
for Donahue.
there.
Donahue has a defenseman in the middle of the field. Passes it over to Gordeau. Gordeau wants to find Davis on this sideline, but he's going to run it up to try to draw the man. Gordeau's just going to take it over himself. Runs to the middle.
Gordeau all the way over by the 30.
Kip's got it now. And it looks like Union College will just pull it out and wait for some 6-on-6 offense.
Yeah, Gordeau will hop off, and Green will come on here. The offensive middies will set something up here on the last minute of this game. We're all tied up here at 8, so if Union's able to score this goal, you can consider it.
This won't be the last possession of the game because Union, less time on the shot clock, only about 30. Shot there gets blocked by a defenseman. Davis is able to pick it off the rebound. Curry has it behind. Back up to Davis.
There's McAvoy with it here up top. That long pull's trying to knock that one out of his stick. He's going to get triple team and hand it over to an empty Kip, who will take that shot. Can't tell if that's a goal or not, but I believe that it is.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion if that one went in, but it did. And Union's going to take the lead with 29 seconds left in the game. This one might be sealed if Pilato can get this face-off. Kip, great game today, and seals all but finishes the game with that one. Puts one nail in the coffin for St. John Fisher. But Pilato's the one who's going to be able to finish this out.
Yeah, Kip's last 2 goals, super important. The goal to tie it and the goal to go up by 1 here. We've got 29 seconds. This face-off is going to be incredibly important. Looks like Titus is able to pick that up for Union, so we've got possession here for the last 20 seconds of the game. Mabardi with it now. He's going to try and run around with it, not looking to lose that ball, not even looking to take a shot. Goalie's all the way out, trying to put up another man on the field, but we've got 10 seconds left to go. The goalie playing defense here.
Oh, and that Archie McAvoy just splits the 2 defenders to end the game. A 9-8 win for Union College, much needed. A great game. Union able to hold on to the lead there for the win. And we'll see you for the next game.